Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's Mattie Wine. We're back here at the Four States Ag Podcast, and today we have some very special guests that I'm really excited for you guys to meet. These are our first special guests of our podcast. Sadly, Dustin Clarity and Brandon McClure can't be here, but we're still going to have fun. So without further ado, I would like to introduce, drumroll please, the Idabel FFA Officer Team. So kind of on this podcast is going to be a little short and sweet. We're just going to get to know our Idabel officer team and what makes Idabel FFA, and this officer team makes the Idabel FFA how great it is today. So I would like to introduce you to our president, Miss Katie McClure.
Hello.
So tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
So I am the Idabel FFA president. I'm active in a lot of other out of school activities, and I'm super active within the FFA. I show animals, I judge poultry, forestry, used to judge a little bit of livestock, and now I am just focused on the poultry and forestry side.
Okay, for someone listening who doesn't know much about FFA, what is FFA really about?
I think everybody thinks about FFA as cows, plows, and sows, but it's so much more than that. It's not just showing livestock and welding in the shop. We have so many more things like speech contests and like tests and getting to meet so many other people. We go to so many different camps, and we have so many more things than just what everybody talks about. Like, our ag affects our every single day life, whether it's the medicine that we take, the food on our plates, or the water that we drink. And so I think it's super important for everyone to educate themselves further on the FFA world.
As the FFA president, what are you most excited about for your FFA chapter this year?
So this year is a really special year for me because this is my last year as a high school student and as a FFA member. And so this year I plan for us to have a lot of fun, grow our chapter, and have a lot more active members. We have our back to school bash coming up on the 26th. See y'all there.
That's awesome. Now we're going to move on to our vice president, Miss Addie Clarity. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, my name is Idabel Clarity. I've been involved in agriculture my whole life. I've shown for most of my life until I think maybe last year. I'm involved in livestock judging. I'm also involved in a few other extracurricular activities like softball.
What part of agriculture interests you the most?
I think there's a lot of interesting things about agriculture, how it's involved in your everyday life, no matter if you know it or not. I think probably one of the most interesting thing is the thing about like animals being tested for like surgeries on people. For example, like people have tested heart surgeries on pigs, and it has helped them figure out how to perform them on people. And I think that's probably one of the most interesting things that I have learned.
That is awesome. Now we're going to move on to Miss Hannah Dawson, our treasurer. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Hannah.
Hello, my name's Hannah Dawson, and I show pigs, and I do forestry and poultry.
What is your favorite part about being an FFA?
All the trips and memories we make as a team, and the food's pretty good.
What is something that you have learned through FFA that you think you'll use for the rest of your life?
I'm better at speaking in public now from all the events we do where we have to speak in front of people.
So now we're going to move on to our reporter, Miss Addison Farley. So tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Addison Farley. I show steers and I judge livestock.
What is something about agriculture that you think people your age don't understand?
I think something about agriculture that kids my age don't understand is it isn't all animals and mud and getting dirty all the time. You can do floriculture, which is flowers. You could judge animals, which isn't as dirty. And you make a lot of friends, and it's also a lot of leadership opportunities.
What is one challenge you've had in FFA that's helped you grow?
Public speaking. I wasn't as good at public speaking until I did get heavily involved in ag.
Who's most likely to be a farmer or rancher in the Idabel FFA officer team?
I think the person most likely to be a farmer or rancher on our officer team is Colton Vanderveer.
Now we have our wonderful sentinel, Mr. Colton Vanderveer. So tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name's Colton Vanderveer. I show pigs, chickens, and I judge livestock.
If you could have any career in agriculture, what would you choose?
If I had to choose any career out of agriculture, I'd probably go with what Addie said and probably be a rancher, going with cows and doing stuff like that.
That's awesome. Do you currently have cattle?
Yes, I do.
What's one challenge you've had in FFA that's helped you grow?
One challenge I've had at FFA was kind of what everybody else just said, was public speaking. I couldn't public speak before I came into FFA, and now that I've got here, I can public speak a little bit better than I used to be able to.
What has being an officer taught you about leadership?
It's taught me a little bit more responsibility and what stuff like that, and what to expect from people, what to do in certain situations and stuff like that.
And this can be for anyone to grab as an officer, but what would you say to a younger student who's thinking about joining FFA but is on the fence?
Do it. It's going to be the best time of your life. From the FFA trips that we go on, from the long rides on the bus and the jokes that we have, the amount of inside jokes that we make from those trips, or just meeting the people along the way, it is going to be the best time of your life. You will be busy, but it will be worth it, and it will teach you so much that you're going to use later on in life.
What is one goal you all have for yourself before the FFA year is over? Well, we have one from Miss President that is a secret. She can't reveal her secret.
One of my goals for this year would be be involved as I possibly can. Stay involved and introduce new people to ag.
Yeah. Hannah Dawson cannot catch senioritis.
I'm going to try my best to stay caught up with everything and stay involved
Hey, that's
and
good.
grow as a person.
Pretty good. What about you, Colton?
My goal this year would probably be to do as much as I possibly can this year, just like last year. I did a bunch. I'd like to do the same thing this year.
Addie?
My biggest goal is probably being more involved in livestock judging, because last year I kind of slacked off on it, and I did have a chance to do something big and I didn't accomplish it. So my biggest goal is to do a lot better and study more and just work harder in that area.
I would say my goal for this year has got to be taking every moment as it comes, because with it being my last year and I've been so involved for such a long time, it's definitely a very sad year coming to an end. And so definitely trying to take every single moment to its fullest and try to appreciate it.
We're going to hit a quick fire round. So everyone's going to go around the table and have everyone answer very quickly. Favorite farm animal?
Cows.
Pigs.
Sheep.
Cows.
Chickens.
Favorite FFA event?
Livestock judging.
Livestock judging.
Livestock judging.
Poultry.
Forestry.
Boots or tennis shoes?
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Cattle, hogs, sheep, or goats?
Already said this, but cattle all the way.
Hogs.
Cattle.
Cattle.
Lambs.
Early mornings or late night?
Late nights all the way.
Easily late nights.
Late nights.
Early mornings.
But
Stock show or FFA convention?
Stock show.
stock show.
FFA convention.
Stock show.
Convention.
One word that describes your officer team.
Silly gooses.
That was two.
Favorite thing to eat on an FFA trip?
Mexican food.
I hate to be this person, but Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
Pizza. Pizza runs. That or the DoorDash runs that we get every time we're at a hotel.
That's actually what I was going to say. The DoorDash runs actually hit better than any food I've ever tasted in my life.
Doesn't matter what you cook, where you get
It
it
always
from.
just tastes
DoorDash, straight ball.
Who talks the most in the FFA vehicle?
Katie McClure.
Katie McClure.
Katie McClure.
So that was it for you guys. A little information that I have is that September 8th through the 11th is the county fair. So don't miss it. There's going to be a bunch of carnival rides, as we said before. You can come support our students. All of our students will actually be in the county fair on our officer team. So if you would love to meet them, they will be there. So
Be there or be square.
you tell them, Maddie. So now we're going to close it out. Everyone say bye. Thank you for coming on the Four States Ag Podcast.
Bye.